up boys हाइजा। मेरे भैये क्या हाल चाल है? भैये आजा। Covering up. Hi, Zaguani though. Hello boys, what's up? पेटू दुख रहा है। नीचे आजा। राह के तीर
As the Emperor's spies told him, Ciri had reached Novigrad. A lone attempt to find her in the North's largest city would certainly fail. But
Geralt had friends he counted on. The Witcher decided to contact Triss Marigold. Okay. And what happened? मैं उसको बाल दिया था यार, अभी देखा था While Underwater। Witcher of Novigrad। मैं हील कैसे हो? नहीं हील हो रहा भाई। अब इसका डिफिकल्टी सेटिंग डिफॉल्ट चला गया क्या? मेरे को समझ में नहीं आ रही भाई। तो बार-बार डिफिकल्टी सेटिंग चेंज करना पड़ता है मुझे। सेव कैसे होगा ये? इसका डिफिकल्टी सेट गेम ही बंद हो गया इसकी माँ का। नज़रा के तीर चला गया छोड़। अबे कहाँ चला गया? Let's go, फटाफट। Let's continue.
As the Emperor's spies told him, Ciri had reached Novigrad. A lone attempt to find her in the North's largest city would certainly fail. But Geralt had friends he could count on. The Witcher decided to contact Triss Marigold.
भाई इसका डिफिकल्टी कम नहीं हो रहा यार। एक बार डिफिकल्टी बढ़ क्या गया, उसका डिफिकल्टी कम नहीं हो पा रहा यार। ये तो बड़ा दिक्कत का काम है। ब्रोकन एंड बोन तक चला गया वो डिफिकल्टी। अभी इसके पहले मेरा डिफिकल्टी सही था, अभी डिफिकल्टी बढ़ के बहुत आगे चला गया है। अब मेरे को और दिक्कत आ रही है। ये पहले डिफिकल्टी सही था। एक सेकंड आ रहा हूँ भाई। अबे लग जा भाई। लग गया। So yeah, hi guys, welcome. Let me see what is my difficulty now. Broken and more. Resume करते हैं फटाफट। Let's go for meditation। फटाक से 2 मिनट का मेडिटेशन मारते हैं फटाफट। एल्केमी आइटम्स, चलो भाई चलते हैं आगे। इधर जाना। तो बेसिकली अभी स्टोरी का आगे अपन कंटिन्यू करेंगे। अभी जहाँ तक की हो गई थी वहाँ तक की हो गई है। इसके आगे की स्टोरी कंटिन्यू करते हैं। What is this, bro?
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor.
Fetch some
भाई पैसे
metal,
निकाल लेगा।
wretch.
चोटे
I've been
चोटे
robbed!
पैसे निकाल।
Thief!
भागे क्या? चोटे के पीछे भागे? चोटे के पीछे भागे क्या?
Nothing hurts as much as life.
ये क्या हो रहा है भाई?
Don't stare or I'll flog some manners into you. Ooh.
करना क्या है भाई यहाँ पे? Look for the thief on the main square and carefully follow them.
Some
कहाँ गया
arrange
भाई?
does it with oars.
Yeah, no. Oh, fuck, don't rightly know.
यही था ना छोटा? छोटा था कौन सा भाई? छोटा भूल गया मैं तो कौन सा था।
Arms for the poor. All right.
At first, I thought
I
it
didn't
was
know
jest,
this
but then yesterday there's
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
I've been robbed!
points. Then you can get his wife out the dungeon with a smuggled bottle of the finest Tucson.
वही था भाई वही था। ये छोटा।
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
Truth is, we're already dependent on the black bubbles, economically.
पीछे पीछे धीरे से जाओ भाई। तेज नहीं जाना पीछे धीरे धीरे जाना। वो मुड़ गया होगा रे। चल जा।
No, it's everywhere. I see it all around.
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
कुल मिला के छुपना है जो कि मैं कर नहीं पा रहा। बस।
Sir, be merciful.
Be merciful,
Give us a crown, eh?
My mum's sick.
My mum's sick, and if I don't feed her,
When I
well,
don't feed
she's
her,
like to
then
die of
she's
hunger.
like to die of hunger.
All right, I'll give you some coin, but you gotta tell me where the putrid grove is.
I don't know that.
Keep your
Keep your coin, I don't know a
nothing,
thing.
Move on, be gone.
Move on. Be gone.
हैं? ये क्यों भाई?
The bonny birds that prance by here, teats like full bellows, begging to be squeezed.
Ah, Fabian. Wretches.
उसका पीछा करो बस सिंपली भाई।
Washed your hair
Oh.
lately?
कौन है भाई? Hi, if you're watching the stream, who are you by the way?
Well, well, another freak.
क्या फॉलो करो भाई?
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
हमें 17 मीटर दूर तो उससे रहना पड़ेगा यार मेरे को।
Nothing hurts as much as life.
ये वाला गेम स्लो पेस नहीं है उतना जितना सोचा था उसका।
Hey, free boy. What do I gotta do to get a lovely pala like yours? looking to make some coin too, eh?
Hard times we live in. Someone under the I could well have a go for half price.
For half price, I'll undress halfway. But you're a regular. Cheap wine squeeze.
Then I choose the front.
Officer, taking a rest from Wishampton. Greetings, Your Honour. Good to see you again.
Bring us the usual.
Of course. Keep this up and you'll earn yourselves a preferential rate.
Good, I enjoy shagging freaks. 3 ticked wenches are bad little.
Learned all the easy to find witches already. I could use a quickie.
Open up.
Who are you and what do you want?
Doing some sightseeing. Kinda curious about what's beyond this gate.
My brother-in-law was curious. Worm's been eating him for 5 years now.
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it, gotta contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
I won't pay. Let me in.
Yes, sir.
जादू का यूज कर लिया गया भाई.
Oh, sorry.
Can't see out one eye.
It was him as
You saved me.
How are things? About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Am I mistaken, or you got something to take up with me?
Who knows? Man with 2 swords and the skill to use them could be very useful these days.
Could have sent some underling to fetch me.
Could have. But I admit I wanted to see how you'd manage. See if you're as crafty as you are well crafted. See, Witcher, I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we've got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
Yeah. And my friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because like I see, well,
हाँ
You
चल जाएगा ना
clearly need it.
लेकिन उसके लिए तेरे को
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along.
उससे चलता नहीं है ढंग से वो कंट्रोलर्स मुश्किल हो जाएगा हाँ बाकी चल जाएगा वो चल जाएगा वो एक नंबर है वो कंट्रोलर
What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Marigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Marigold parted with someone very dear, and I had to start anew. It hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
See it all around.
वो नहीं चलेगा उसके लिए हाइपरवाइजर वर्जन चाहिए वो अभी नहीं है अपने पास
Beautiful as ever. Damn shame.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon.
Hello guys, if you are new, please make sure to sub. Okay, अभी क्या करना है भाई स्टोरी सुनने
I take it you're a Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Basically, Triss को अपने को दिक्कत ये मैं ट्रिस से ज़्यादा तेज भाग ले रहा हूँ भाई ओके मैं अपने आप से ही कनेक्ट हो जाऊँ क्या लूटते वुटते रहा करो भाई यहाँ कुछ है भाई यहाँ कुछ तो स्टोरी लाइन है लेट्स सी
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
Let's go, I'll get it.
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that?
They're coming for us.
Come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spot. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beam on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We're lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
There's a trapdoor. दारू उठाता हूँ फटाफट
Greetings!
Find the secret passage using the bitter science, then open it.
Your sky!
There's a draft. Should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent me.
Free city of Novigrad. The name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Triss, you told this man you're a sorceress?
Of course. She was looking for work. That's her chief asset.
Are you, Triss?
I know it was reckless, but competition's stiff here. No one would hire me if I claimed to be a common rat catcher.
More importantly, no one would believe such a beauty could be an exterminator of rodents. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
Let's get to you'll pay. Half an hour. Let's say you'll pay.
Don't much like merchants who flatter with cheap praise before the job's done.
That was not cheap praise. I was merely stating a fact.
So am I. I want you to pay in full in advance.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Then trap your own rats.
Well, now I know why she brought you along. Fine. A full purse of Novigrad crowns as proof of my goodwill.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related. I'll cover half the space. You take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Mm-hmm. Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like. But rodents...
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting. But they killed my king. Look for crevices. And drop keys.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
हाँ जी बोलो। नहीं अटक के नहीं चलता। नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता। सेटिंग में तूने अल्ट्रा पे सेटिंग पे होगा। अल्ट्रा सेटिंग को कम कर दे मीडियम पे। सेटिंग बहुत हाई होगी। सेटिंग को बंद कर दे। हाँ मेन मेन्यू पे जा। सेटिंग पे जा और सेटिंग को भी सेटिंग बहुत हाई होगी इसलिए ऐसा हो रहा होगा।
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no. Notice how he didn't try to haggle?
ठीक है देख अल्ट्रा पे होगा वो डिस्प्ले उस पे जा गेम प्ले ग्राफिक्स पे जा ग्राफिक्स नहीं तो कम
I think I plugged every hole in there.
हाँ ये सब कम
Now we
कर
wait for them to scurry
कर दे
away.
उसमें चीजें कम कर दे और
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher. It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound. And
हाँ तो ये सब कितने
reconciled?
I was worried about seeing you again. Doubted it could be pleasant.
We said everything there was to say 6 months ago. I don't want to go back to that.
I'm not going back to it. It's one thing to say something, it's another to actually do it.
We promised to remain friends. I hope nothing will change that. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question.
You didn't answer my question.
How's Yen?
बताओ भाई कैसी है Yen? She's bad, not bad. I don't know. क्या बोलना चाहिए यार इस पे अपने को? She's fine. Nah, not bad.
Not bad. Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
भाई ये सारे चूहे मार देगी लगता है अपने को। भाई इस सब से ना पता क्या होता है इससे कुछ नहीं हो रहा है बस ये सब चूहे मारे जाएंगे। इधर चूहे बाहर निकल गए उसके घर से। कितने चूहे थे भाई?
Our lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working.
घर में यार।
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you.
What have you? Didn't
have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. If these boys are here to help us kill rats, they're late. You paid up front and got what you paid for. Not half a rodent left in the granary.
I paid in advance because I knew I'd recover my coin.
Such is life for sorceresses in Novigrad these days.
I can see that and I don't like it. So here's what I think. The hunters have come, and now they can go.
They'll do no such thing.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Looking for a bruising?
Should have run.
Get him from both sides! Killed him! Die, whore, the camera!
That bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me. Duped and trapped. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
You should try to keep better company.
He was still better than some mages. You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corinne Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corinne's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, Dijonkir, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
Nice seeing you again.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corinne goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'd be nice.
All right. See you later.
And she replied, really?
Sick of it. I've had enough of
Find the
it.
dreamer in the old house. Let's go.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merit, son. Don't hide them under
a bushel. Looking for Corinne.
I'm looking for Corinne Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corinne is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Chalo, let's go. The house party? The house history? Why are you standing here?
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corinne requested she not be disturbed.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week, well, you shan't believe it, I found human feces in the parlor.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though.
No, you are a witcher.
You're the witcher. You may enter, call that my whim. Okay. Truth is, we're already...
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Go away! Leave it!
ऊपर जाना है ना? Let's go up. मिल गया भाई, कुछ तो मिल गया। माइकल करके कुछ नाम था, माइकल या जैकल ऐसे कुछ नाम। जानबूझ के
Wake up, it's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
भाई ये सब उसकी कैटेगरी का है
यार। All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
वजन थोड़ी बढ़ता है।
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Way to the next room's blocked.
भाई क्या है पेपर ऑन विच क्रिप हैज बीन बाय चाइल्ड। भाई बच्चा रहता है यहाँ पे, मैं बता रहा हूँ ना, मैं बता रहा हूँ यहाँ पे वो बच्चा रहता है, उसका क्या नाम है?
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what had happened if I laid a doll in it.
क्रेडल क्या है भाई? क्रेडल मतलब क्या होता है? वो झूला?
Stop. Go away. Leave it.
हो गया भाई। हाय ब्रो, काले क्या हाल है?
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
कैसन बाबू? क्या हाल चाल है बाबू? Examine the oven. Oven कहाँ है यहाँ पे भाई? ये राजा हमें के घर में क्या कर रहे हो? घर में कुछ नहीं भाई, वो विलन ढूंढ रहा हूँ। जो अपने को ढूंढना चाहिए वो ढूंढ रहा हूँ। ये गेम क्या है, बड़ा कॉम्प्लेक्स सा है। मैं उसको ढूंढ रहा हूँ। और बता, खाना वाना हो गया तेरा? अरे मतलब कॉलेज की छुट्टी है? हाँ ब्रो, आज कॉलेज की छुट्टी है। आज कॉलेज की छुट्टी है, अभी कल भी कॉलेज की छुट्टी रहेगी, परसों भी छुट्टी रहेगी, मतलब 22 तारीख तक छुट्टी है अभी। आज क्या है ना, वो है ना आज हिंदू न्यू ईयर, तो दैट इज व्हाई छुट्टी है आज।
Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? Could tell you were scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these rays.
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret.
The house ain't haunted, not even
The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Let's make a deal.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that, and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know?
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
बताओ. चलो भाई. चलो boring लग रहा होगा ये game.
But your yellow eyes are a bit frightening. Look, mine are pretty.
क्यों बे? तुझे तो वही, तुझे कौन सा गेम पसंद है यार स्पेसिफिकली? बारिश हो रही? कहाँ पे बारिश हो रही भाई? बारिश कहाँ हो रही बे? भाई इस गेम की जो महिलाएं बड़ी
Triss
सुंदर हैं.
Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish. But in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
क्या लगता है? तू कहाँ से यार भाई?
I saw Miss Ciri leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. The demon had captured Ciri. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corrine dream of the
what are you
building's
guys doing?
past?
What's up?
Yeah.
Chale bhai.
Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
Let me think. मेरे को ध्यान नहीं आ रहा यार.
Truth is, we're already dependent on the black market.
It's clear as the eternal fire. Double shades.
यार भूल गया यार.
Oh, headache again.
Hey brother, what's up? क्या हाल चाल है? कौन आया भाई स्ट्रीम में यार?
Eternal fire, keep me safe.
You're all right. The plague of death.
कौन आया bro? Say hi in the chat. Say hi in the chat bro. बोले रहो फिर. अरे नहीं यार पता ना कहाँ से. मैं भूल गया हूँ. ध्यान से उतर गया मेरे. Hey, you are from UK उत्तराखंड से हो तुम. I got it. उत्तराखंड से.
Believe I see a challenger who seeks to
with you? Your kidneys!
something slimy about you.
I'll make you weep blood!
कहाँ है अपनी लौंडिया कहाँ है भाई? कहाँ you are from उत्तराखंड. I got it. You are from उत्तराखंड ना भाई. I got it. मेरे को याद है. भूल गया था. याद आ गया. Lady से बात करेंगे अब हम.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Let's do it, Dreamer. What's about it?
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this. And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this one.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri. I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Yes.
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
बिल्कुल. That's everything. I trained her at Carmon, saved her life once. She was there when I died.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
Is there anything you'd like to add? Another memory, perhaps?
Yes, there's something else.
All right. Tell me no more than you wish to.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. I had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
No.
No. Let's continue.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
She is a child of elder blood. They call her the Lady of Space and Time. She had trouble controlling them. Let's see.
They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Nah. Bol dete bhai. Yes option there.
There's something else. She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Aliens, Yennefer and Triss.
Yennefer wasn't in Novigrad. Triss was. But Ciri never found her. Maybe Dandelion? They liked each other a lot.
क्या चल रहा भाई? Dream has no sound.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The Rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri. Yes, yes, yes.
No glass tastes as sweet as the
Novi Grad proper.
No. Oh, fuck, I'm right.
What's the hurry?
Move on.
And
Thing like this, which
said I'll come to the wrong place. Put himself down.
You look fucking amazing on top of me.
Oh! She said कि you look fucking amazing on top of me. खतरनाक भाई.
No look down here.
वे अंदर ही जाना था, उल्टा कहाँ जा रहा है? Hi guys, welcome. What's up? ब्रोथल का गेट लॉक्ड है भाई. यहाँ होगी प्योर सुन रही.
I never come back, you stink. Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth.
Hi guys, say hi in the chat. Say hi bro.
Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
That's it, you're in for it.
Come on, come closer.
Told you this place was
Oh, reminds me of a piece of war. Heck
Yeah, looks like we never left Birkin.
Leg it!
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers. Just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the wild hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe you could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale. And what do you find instead? A shitestorm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote. Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot, I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. Your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning call.
Annual balladry contest. Silver laurel awarded to Master Dandelion.
Prince Hereward himself did the honors. And the feast afterwards, to celebrate the laureates. Dandelion taught us why to yodel, and I... another time. Get out, pal.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
Anybody?
Hmm. 10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Seems Dandelion's taking the tavern business seriously.
If you only knew. Gives it everything. Not seen him this obsessed ever. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenhove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn fool name.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenhove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn fool name.
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone. Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly, keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives. Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
Spare a copper or two. Looking to make some coin too, eh?
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay...
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
Mine. Offered her a better rate.
All right. So, let's see if you're a good bargain or just cheap shit. You'll spare
He killed him!
Shut up and fight.
I'll flay you like a dog.
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Relax. It'll come out in the wash.
Of course it will. Just gotta soak it in white vinegar, but that's not my point. Junior shan't forgive me. Either I close up shop myself or he'll burn me down.
Sorry. Didn't think about that.
A woman's lot.
Men have their fun and we're stuck with a mess. Oh, well, I suppose I must move to Oxenfurt. Professors need clean undergarments too.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out, through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
This woman he was with in the harbour. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Covere. Ha! Horvere, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Nothing hurts as much as life. I met you, mate, back there at Loch Marine.
भाई इतनी जल्दी नहीं यार bro. भाई का जल्दी यार.
Welcome. Do come in.
मैं तो जाने का सोच रहा था अभी तुम आए हो.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that.
Don't worry.
Wait here.
रात को भी करेंगे स्ट्रीम बट अभी मैं सोच रहा था कि फ्री था तो सोच रहा था कर लूं. It's all that, only that.
Any better?
So you're
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion, I mean, how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
मैं जा रहा था क्योंकि मैं बहुत टाइम से कुछ किया नहीं है काम इसलिए. हेलो. हाँ बस 5 मिनट में करता हूँ मैं. थोड़ा सा बंद कर दूँ, स्ट्रीम चल रहा है तो ऑफ कर दूँ. आता हूँ. आज सोच रहा हूँ कि यार इसको कंटिन्यू शाम को ही करा जाए. देख I met him one in a night. I know यार, don't want to know. मुझे पता है उसकी कहानी भाई क्या चल रहा है. अभी तक पूरी कहानी सुन रहा था मैं.
What do you think? We spoke.
We spoke. हमने बात करी हमने.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
क्या बात कर रहे हो? What did you and Dandelion talk about? ये जानना मुझे.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button rear-fixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago.
Sometimes ago
he brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
ठीक है बाकी कुछ नहीं है इसमें टॉक लाइक। अबे अभी
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, ooh, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
ऑफ रहते हैं इसीलिए तो हो गया कोई नहीं। अब मैं क्या बोल सकता हूँ ब्रो, मेरे पास ऐसा था कि मैं डेफिनेटली करता हूँ। जो भी मिलता है मेरे को मैं जरूर भेजता हूँ। तुमको देखा होगा तुमने, मैं नोटिफिकेशन भेजता हूँ भाई। एक तो डिस्कॉर्ड पे भेजता हूँ, दूसरा पर्सनल चैट पे चालू कर लो। डिस्कॉर्ड का नहीं तो पर्सनल चैट पे चालू कर लो। अभी तुमने कहा तो देखा। हाँ मेरा उसका चालू था। सेव कर लेता हूँ यहीं पे गेम को। F5 गेम सेव हो गया। लूट गेम में कौन सा आएगा अभी ये, और क्विक सेव स्लॉट में जो आया है यही से अपन चालू करेंगे बाद में। खाना वाना खा लेता हूँ यार, खाना नहीं खाया एक तो मैंने सुबह से। ये देखो मैंने तो भेज रखा है मैंने सबको, बाकी भेजते हैं। चलो ठीक है फिर। You are not online right now. It's not showing you. वो पूरा ही बंद हो जाता है ना डीएम और सर्वर का। ओके ब्रो नो प्रॉब्लम, इट्स फाइन। बाकी मैं पर्सनली मतलब सर्वर पे भेज देता हूँ। ये समझ लो कि शाम को 9 बजे, ठीक है फिक्स टाइम है अपना 9 बजे, शाम को 9 ही बजे आएंगे अपन। सो इट्स लाइक फिक्स टाइम है वो। गॉट इट। शाम को फिक्स है अपना 9 बजे का। 9 बजे के टाइम अपन आ जाएंगे, फिर देखते हैं क्या करते हैं। ठीक है ब्रो, लेट्स सी बाकी तो क्या होता है। अभी तो यही है मेरे पास। वेबकैम कहाँ गया? अरे बंद किया हूँ मैं थोड़ा सा जा रहा था इसलिए। बताया तो था मैंने कि मैं जा रहा था। अभी खाना वाना खाऊंगा, फ्रेशन अप होऊंगा। 3 बज गया, थोड़ा सा लेट हो गया अब मैं इसीलिए। ठीक है ब्रो, ओके चलो बोन एपेटिट। हाँ यार भाई आज खाना नहीं खाया, काफी लेट हो गया है तो सोच रहा हूँ खाना वाना खा लेता हूँ, देन लेट्स सी। बाकी आई होप इट वाज गुड। लेट्स सी टुमारो, कल देखते हैं। आते हैं शाम को, अभी रात को आएंगे ना वापस। डोंट वरी अबाउट इट। बाय 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 बाय। आते हैं शाम को वापस 9 बजे अपना सेम टाइम। ठीक है बाय। ओके